Until then, make we take a walk. But this walk away with the walker, so Sunday then you meet some kind of hip, you meet some kind of mountain, you meet some kind of barrier. It make you wonder, say, we go reach who side we want to go, but definitely with determination. If we all share the same idea, the same ideology, for say, now the goal, now they with the focus, no matter what we meet in the road, we go definitely reach there. You don't get opportunity for watch the visit where we go do na magazine and also big Wharf. And you don't get opportunity for see again the things that we unfold today na salon by the flooding. I open the phone line now. You get opportunity for call and share your own contribution within you think say government for do. Unfortunately, the Kroo where we go there for go interview the people them just like how you see we do for the wire. Then be refused. That's the one that we most affected today. Then be refused. Then say, oh, the person will forgive green light for talk knob in day. We go to our other person. He say, oh, okay. At the end of the day, na be tonton no more. Well, see how we can end today. But we go still pay a visit there and see if maybe now after waiting to happen, then go ready for talk. But I open the phone line. You don't, let we use magazine and big Wharf as case studies. You see them places and we use them as case study for the Kroo where the thing happen. The phone line open now. If you want to be part of the program, you get the opportunity now. Yes, caller, you there live on here. You name and who side the call from?
I'm in Jalo, I call from Germany.
Yes, Jalo from Germany. What's in your contribution?
Well, my contribution is AAA. Like Malek Queen, a free to born a dog man. You understand? Was a free to small. Say be do say water they pass. Oh, be small. You understand? All inside and the right now we go watch the all don't build also. We talk. Then seen a boku talk. We talk. They seen a salo we dey. You understand? Yana Africa. That's what do people again at the most. For example, it will be small when we get 10 years. You understand? Who be they go up there, then Leicester, who the pass na that red pump area. What be the pass and are free. Who get boku places them like let that big Wharf area for us. Now you don't extend to the rich fishery. Why stay the way man be small who be the swim for catch to you the swim tippers you turn back. When you talk, the people and maybe are in a line and they catch you. So everybody in the Canada Wharf area they which are used to people in the area don't they don't used to all man, they try for begin the banking back, he put dirty bill. They forget say rain they come, water they come. Like red pump and also we go na them part in the last time I go say and go see red pump. We go me don't bill all say us. And people in the left and the back, don't them bridge, they go build near the outside the water they pass. So can you tell me about people? I don't go express every terror for come. You know go wash them people and care and go. When they bring say na God. God no they do anything in a bad thing. God, he talking at the Quran, he need do anything in a bad thing. You must man, I make God give you sense, he give you brain for think. You understand for your life. When you go build say water they pass, what you already water do? It can go. And anybody can atone, so man say atone and really get better life. He left the upline. You want to say atone. How you know go get the kind of problem they have to happen the electricity. And the tick they all around chapel. The code is small for say I tell you, Tripoli. You see that side, that college side there. That's college side we say that they are not ticking before beaucoup. They see them gorilla and they come. It's all a man and be small man getting 8-9 years. Then 1992. Then 1991. You understand that gorilla and be the kind of woman they go up inside and they go pick plum. Now Leicester. Gorilla and be but don't chop all side don't bill. Say go up there inland, the all side don't bill. So can you imagine how they no go perform? First they rain the canal salon pass any when they say August, 30 days long rain they come. But now, till the second number look, waiting kind of more, I don't destroy one or two so. So the people are waiting in the think. They don't say, na God, God save we, God save we. You know they save yourself. Let me God give you aid for think. Now this with my pass with they think. You dey go build so what they pass. You attack also they pass. They can ego. Alle put the Pentagon, they can go. So right. People they go for think, find waiting good for your whole life. Not to government for do nothing. You back for think. They make you dey. They make you live. Think fine.
All right, thank you, Jalo. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from, please?
Yes, this is Nancy. Good evening, everybody. They call from US.
Yes, Nancy, get the platform. What's your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution today, really sorrowful. I watch them live today where this thing happen. The question I want to ask, I really want to know if now the government still give them people then that side for let them live there, or then just go there and then go occupy there. Because if now government people them or officers them where they work na land, we get the authority for sell give people them land. If you now then sell give them that side, I'm sure they're supposed to know the rules.
No, make her help you under Nancy, not to then sell give them. If you watch the other, don't forget about the one we happen now. If you watch how then they explain, because now make we send we reporters then they even before this thing happen. Now then say they can bank the water. Now then they bank, then they how then they bank na dirty. The dirty where they come now and then they use for make heap of dirty now in at the bank. Then on top of that dirty they now and then they bill.
Okay, well, that's why then they say, looking at the thing, that means not to side where anybody supposed to live.
Not
because
at all.
They look like, say,
not at all.
They look like, say, all the water where they come up, then the waters, they're always connected na the tongue. They all go bust na that side, they follow the water, go drain there. So basically, na drainage side, na they then they live.
Yes.
If na that na the case, then me just they suggest follow the government. The only way we then go help them, because I know say most of these things the way they happen now due to poverty. Now that the house is then very expensive for rent, most of them they're not able to afford for go pay more than 1 million for a year for place for live when a decent one. So me just they suggest say for let them go and solve this problem once and for all. Maybe the government, or if they are affiliated with any other private entity, for let them go build like affordable housing where the people then go move them people and they to their houses, then the way them go pay. Either exactly the same amount and they pay with and they don't end or maybe a little bit more, just for let them go move them from that place. And then if you then do that, let them make sure say they then demolish all the houses, them all the pan body the way they done that side and clear the way for the water. Because no matter how you look at them, water, nothing way natural. If you block them, it defend your way. And you know go let the if you fend other way, you know go let foresee that, because it will cause problem on the way, because not to that side is supposed for pass. So instead of them they left them let in the bank, they really need for move them, because I understand that the previous government didn't give them money for let them move. Salon man no put money in their hand. Because when he puts money in their hand, most of them then they struggle. If they use them, he say, okay, now go they do business first. But all he go give them land, say, oh, una move stand there, una develop there for una self. They not go do them. They go build back there and rent them, then still they and outside and they. So the best way them for do, let them build affordable housing. As they finish, let them tell them, oh, let them move. Then let them demolish that place there and clear there up. If possible, self. Then can even put there like and pillars them and float and turn there to a car park, so nobody no go live there at all. Or somewhere where people then just they go to nap and hang out. That's it. But if they don't do that, it will be difficult for let them pull them people then they under. Now the only help plan they are to say if they want for help them and the mayor want for reduce all these chaos where they happen, all them got at them in order for make sense, because that hillside things just they run down candle and under they can empty. You know go ever solve. No amount of what you say go do that unless them accommodate. So me now and no more me they suggest let them do that and for them.
All right, thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you.
You welcome.
Yes, caller, I live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, I mean, whose friend? They call from UK.
Yes, whose friend? What's in your contribution, sir?
Well, my contribution, the area of this problem, take come to this flood there. When you look, the last caller, he writes, never put money in people in hand. But the main problem, when you look at Freetown, the one they really sell, Nada, I don't call that place the Victoria Park, now then all the small shops. Now the main market area where they sell fish, they produce all the main things that people they cook with. Where are they locating? They all they locate are then slums and they. Okay, so that's one of the main problem with the people they been give them money, so them be one for gold because they know waiting at their life. That's how they are not necessarily them being wicked to themselves. That's a low man who see they eat money. But the main reason why the people are filthy when you look at it, keenly, why they not really go, they don't go grafting, they don't go other side. But how much it will cost them for can begin the can every day for canceling that marketplace? And when you look at all the market people where they sell the main produce, woman they buy it for go cook every day, they are all living in those slums. So the government now for just try and see how they go able to locate them somewhere wherein they go get side for sell, where the market go sell, then go get them profit and then daily living. But that particular one where they go give them money, where the past government do was brilliant. But the mistake where they do, they forget to them people like where they go move na grafting, then go move other side, they not go good day because now yanda na them basic side where they get them living. When you look at the geography of Syria of Freetown, then the other one, then they even get a side where then they don't begin the plan. And if not 4 mile or 14 miles, somewhere where then go begin build houses. And one guy, I think a UKI come out, they make they pay certain amount, 200,000 per month, they own the building. But some they don't begin go. But why some they still not able to go to their houses and they now because of this same problem. Which side then go get, which side then go live. They don't go live far, then can begin the sell yonder. So now government get to think twice how we go structure the market area wherein people in Freetown and go buy them cassava leaf, then fish, then everything will locate that one day. Then the other problem back now the landscape of Freetown. Because look like a client town where I see by the media, outside them they continue them all the flood. That one day they blame the construction. I think that road and they say and they try for bypass for they go come out between Berry area, that Berry street for that side of Fruby, that Fruby for go Fruby College, for go BN, take and come on a client town. As them begin that program day, now that area they begin the flood. You see Kisi Road from last year, Kisi Road all the flood now. At this then get for just try speed up that work they would and they do now that road they and the bypass. At this there is something wrong with that road day. The goal is them and the bypass of the route. It caused a lot of flooding back in that area day now. We not flooding not been even reach that side day. So government get for think twice how they go able to structure that landscape of market people there, where they go able for good day side, where they grow off, then go get for selling and live day. There is another way where they go live, build for them houses them, which are flood resistant. In any way they can do it. But that area the people are not going for left day because then the supply waiting will all they eat in a Freetown.
All right.
So let me think about the government think about this. Thank you very much for giving me the platform.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, bye.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. You name and who side call from?
Yeah, my name is Abraham. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Abraham, you get the platform. What's in your contribution?
Yeah, thank you for again. I recall with a heavy heart because of we to all see the video we've seen at AYV and over social media. It accidentally. Every time now we country, Ebola, this, that, it make it tire. Anything on a bad in our country. I don't know. But at the end of this war, then bookman can say, when you fail for plan, you plan for fail. Because we know the plan. Because Freetown, when you look Freetown, the British people, they implant Freetown for like 500,000 or so people. Now they go over 2 million. We need a plan. Government after government, city council, mayor after mayor. We know the plan. We know the plan. This is the result. This is the result because if there's a plan, they for don't find way. I not care what happen. Let them forget about political experience or whatever. Pull them people in the all less slum area then. Let them pull them down at the first part. Then the second part of it, Usa ever wouldn't carry them go because I don't go pull people no more. Una carry them go left them. Usa una the carry them go left them. Una for make sure say infrastructure they be. Light for the day for them. Water for the day for them. Hospital for the day for them. Schools for the day for them. So that they go able for acclimatize to Usa, they go able for familiarize with any South Sudan go left them. Because you don't let me take them, carry them, go school, not they this, not they now make them come back. But if you not carry them, go, you not carry the infrastructure, go there, then go able for daily. Because now the same thing they happen. Because me, I can let for personalized things. Now, client town me come out. Me, na client town man. And anybody who come out client town, or anybody who don't go client town is the intent, then go confirm with you at the can talk so now. When you go client town, like by that, now the sea area, the back of the sea area, you get the marine the one side, the ferry, outside the ferry, the dock and the one side and that. On the back of the there like the sea, will take on they go to the bank in a client town. The people in non-bank that particular place, na social house in it. They don't block the water, na social houses in it. So even today, Apple call me. They tell me say disaster happened. Now me area na client town. So I'm not surprised. So now say the happen na area after area after area. So now then we government and city council and come inside. As I just said just now, we forget plan. From 1961 up to 2019, we government and not get plan. Government after government, they are all failure. All of them. I don't care which party they belong. Then get for plan together with city council. Let them pull them people in the under. Now all the slum area, pull them, carry them go some side, and as I say, let the infrastructure, then carry infrastructure, but they say people and go steady. Then the other point to me, the last point, now climate change. And climate change, the associated, they go together with climate change, deforestation. When they see down a few tongues, they cut trees them, up them, the mountain area, left side and side, and they cut trees them. And when they cut tree where you not plant, when the season come, not ready for stop the water, it just go. And then people in the outside the water for waiting and call, and then na Kube, na Mavela, yanda. This is the reason why. We not plan, so that's why we see now, now they check now, then they can't give it. When a failure, the disaster, it actually, let continue for listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You see, waiting, we unfold, where we visit Mabela and also Magazine. Waiting, you think? You feel say na government and for pull lende, or you feel say the people and for commodity by themselves. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, it's not I call from US.
Yes, you get the platform. What's in a contribution?
Yeah, this problem these areas we show the videos. It all come back to it when they talk some time ago that this people should actually consider to build up the provinces, because if the provinces build, people are not going to leave them good job upline where they get good roads, hospitals, and other amenities. Then to come live the camp, the playable conditions where they live in many places in the day. You know, it's all come down to let them develop the provinces. You know, but as long as they're not able to do that, man, people don't go to live any kind of way. They're able to live in a Freetown, you know. Freetown not a salon, you know. It's just a city and it's congested. They need to build up the provinces. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you. George Kamara na Facebook say, he say, let you know ask waiting the country for do for you, but make you ask waiting you don't do for the country. He say we still go start for pick yourself up by the bootstrap. He say government program then are the most ineffective program them all side. He say so Sierra Leone, not so exclusive, not mutually exclusive we come to that area there. He saying the advice for privatize. Yes, caller, your name and also the call from, please.
Okay, this number Majamba, I call from live from New York.
Yes, caller from New York. Your background look noisy small. I don't know if you can work accommodate. Your background look noisy small.
Okay, yes, that's in the court of Adina work, that's why.
Okay, yes, well, do and quick. What's your contribution?
My contribution was like, what to make people that go build and then go to them. Salon not been there like that way, like no more what the first caller be say. We all now they were born, now they will grow up. You don't understand? People, enough for be that way. The people there for understand say water not get branch. For something go divert the water. If you go build a gutter, what do you expect? The gutter water go carry go. So there, make Papa government look for people them and look who say what's the right thing for people them. How the people they develop, that's what the country back supposed to develop. If beaucoup people are not in the country, we have plan for the people there at least. Yeah, make it be say, then build for the people then the capacity of the city. Who say enough for day, enough for building? Who say enough for say yes, yeah, if you build it, you will die. The government supposed to give people then that chance. They can look, they can survey, they approve the place before you build the place. You know, we can't put pan body, don't they left you? No, enough for be that way. Yeah. So now the thing that want the triple. So right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Bye.
This now one interesting one, eh? But I want make I wait first, make I see how the callers and they respond, because this is a very, very interesting one about waiting the government for do Naya. Yes, caller, your name and also the call from, please.
Nabio Harun Kuruma, I call from Boston.
Yes, Harun Kuruma, waiting your own contribution.
Yes, well, now about this flooding today, we happen now, Freetown. Now I really want to talk small about.
Yeah, your background look noisy small, but go ahead.
Move away. Yeah. So, what thing I want to talk about this flooding here and the people them we get affected is that Tripoli, I can always talk, say, let God sorry for Sierra Leone. Let God sorry for the people there. Let God make the people their eye open. If you look this flooding business here, how people then go get for go live in that kind environment there. We una know very well for say this place, no matter how you do, you prone to that kind of disaster. Yeah, they don't talk. They don't even move. I remember the last flood will be happy one time. They don't, to my understanding, they don't move. They don't relocate them. The one and they within that big area. They don't relocate them at my 16. Then go find that place or find houses the way they build it. Then go give them all 3 room. Then just they like 1 month. Then they say they're not going to live in that kind of environment. They find place. Oh, they say they're not able to live there. So what thing they do? They move commodity, then come back. Then they rent the place to other people there. Then they collect the pay, the rent. Now that one they then do. Then they look what's now to happen to them now. Then turn around back. Then they blame government. Government come, oh, Papa government come. Oh, can't help, we no can do this, that. Who's kind of a country will get so AAA? With people they always like for blame. They not they think. They just the only thing now for blame. Government not do this for we. Government not do that. The Papa government can help we. How we go better? How the country goes move forward? But this kind of thinking here will get in that country there. So that make me they say, but look trouble. I remember during the time where I be small, me born na Fulatong, na Mountain Court. That red pump, when they say like the August rain, that one day in the Parantana, that area, they believe me, it's not a joke. Now, perhaps the people that don't go build houses, they go up. Well, tell me true. Also, you expect water like that one day, stream like that one day, also you expect for them pass. Not erode. Wherever since that place, that road day, that route day, now it take. So which means if una block out, una all go suffer. Una all for suffer. And at the same thing with that bay, that Wharf, that make what's in the call. Look how the picture one look. Look how that place they nasty. Then that part, I don't know if na chairman or what's in the call, they listen away, see don't they talk all. But that sorry. That court black day, believe me, not so if me not be them people that they that one day are before just say no more grab common. You not to the right possible forget with the educate people. Now you the sit down that kind of life that they will not live, then you threat in government say una go get for council we need una need una the car una don't go. Then you dey in that kind area there. What thing you want the government can do for you na that particular place there? What do you want? Place dirty they dance inside the room, they all they come up na pala, they can living room. I mean sorry, they come on na living room, they can inside the bedroom, all inside the day. Oh come on. Anyway, now if na chairman you sabi tell them, say it not try for the people, yeah?
All right, thank you very much, Arun.
I said to go, man. Okay. Right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, call ID live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Well, my name is Michael Komba. I call from Australia, Sydney.
Yes, Michael. What's in your contribution?
Well, I see a question. I hear a question where you ask, say, about the flood in Freetown, where you say it's that the government will pull the people in another place there, or they say for commodity.
Yes.
First of all, this thing to go in a two-way, okay? I would say, yeah, the first thing is the government, I mean, that's why every city gets a city council. They forget a particular demarcation of places where people are not for live, no matter how the city congested, them places and for the under control. Government supports and they clearly say, for say, them places are flooded places and people are not for live there. Okay, due to the economic situation of the country, yeah, people don't live at them places and they, but there's a way, laws and way they put in place for at least make people not lose their property, they lost their life towards what they happen. One loading past the last time where the other flooding will take place, the landslide will be happening now. Freetown Day. People don't want to let the same thing make it repeat itself again. You see, then in another hand again, the citizens of Sierra Leone give me for no say, law, we need to listen to government sometimes the way they give you advices, and you can't do some of them places and they don't put laws and they say, well, now come on them places there. But they move commodity because they don't find out that they dwell in, they don't use for them places and they, no matter the danger, they still live there. So it's like the government gets a fault in there, but the citizens of Sierra Leone itself, we need for listen and try for no say for your own life and safety, and we begin there. Some places and they not go live there. At least the city, not in no more the only place where people are going to survive. Upline day, other places and the way you go live and just survive instead of you to go kill yourself or do something bad to yourself. You see, so it's like they blame day everywhere. But the government, the government of Sierra Leone, therefore try for do things them, put laws them in place for try to prevent people from coming out them places and they.
Like waiting,
so if you ask me whether
like waiting, so because what you make they say is I know one diving it, but this you know, like when you supposed to do something, if you fail for doing, you get a repercussion. I think saying that happened. So even though not within this government, past governments then be done the neglect. Now if they want to enforce for say by most, they for commodity under, because there are certain areas and even today, the people from ONS, then na TV they talk say people for commodity, they are not going to move from those places. Now government no go able come bundle and say una commodity na ya. without they not provide for them, please. Even now, after waiting don't be so, people in the act say, waiting governments don't do, waiting at the thing where government don't put in place. It's just like saying a chain, then they take beats the government because they neglect waiting them for we don't do. Where they neglect, that's not the payments now.
Yeah, brother. So the life of the poor Sierra Leoneans and other people who they lost them property in that place there. That in their acts are very no more for so far. Just rightly like what you say, the government get strategies and for put in place. Not just born with people in tenants who are command at this place. Provide a space for them. Provide at least a means of where they will live and stay there. You know, at least so you able to lock all them places and they but we don't see far and not up in Bombay. I mean Bombay and like in Jimmy, all them places and them places and they for be shut down, but they leave them go peel back and see don't they again. You see, I don't blame the government here, but the government gets something for do here. Okay? But before them pull them people in that place, they at least let them create a place. Let them create somewhere where they see people for not to temporarily living, a permanent living. At least, when you say the government, then they try hard for let them boost up their economy. It's not go easy for more people then, big for their houses and for stay there. But at least, I remember the time where the war in the country, then guess I wouldn't say display centers and other stuff. You know, make people let them move to them places then they, but at least, nothing another way the government for try for at least ask for donors and other stuff, at least for save people their lives. You see, because the government is struggle at the moment for boost up the economy, for push everybody ahead, but at end, that again, they get other projects and waiting for put in place for save people their lives there. You see? And they need to be strict with the laws then. I know say some people are sort of people are really lawless. Okay? They will tell you not do this, they go do it. They say body are left where. That body are left where enemy people and then lose their life. But the government need to be strict and use the iron fist and put laws them in place to make sure so they follow up with them. But before they laws then they can let them create space for them people who don't put laws there against. So the main contribution that is after.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, take care, bro.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Yes, Tripoli. I signed on them. They call from London.
Yes, I signed on them. Waiting now your contribution.
Yes, thank you very much. I don't know anyway because I know the way the program starts, but actually I'll be fortunate for listening and follow up to the waiting be the go on at the country. Somebody did with AYBB try for talk with them today, but I'll not be able to meet up. Well, one side where they say if they put 10 million loans for let somebody go, people like anybody will be benefit from the money where then they don't ever put for let them come out now them places and anybody will come prove and say yes, if it something like that then get money or then get provision for that, it will give the person the 10 million. I don't know if you be listening that side today anyway.
No, unfortunately, I not be get that.
Yeah, so I don't know people. I don't know who that for believe now. Yeah, you know because so the listen way one or two callers and they say and then go give them a my 6 and they say then go give them a this that. I don't really know if it be reality, but if it be reality, how comes when them people ain't left back in them place they are come back can reside in them places they are within they get them problem here so. Because if you watch the disaster will happen, even some of the houses that we don't deal at them place and for very long time then get affected. So it means it's not only about the people away they don't they, but about the people away they up as well. Because the people and they up then self creates problem for this water. People not till now we begin get big rain in a salon. We remember them days when rain they come, people are even left in our water. We can really say boats and the capsize because of the big rain. And you know, say flooding in particular, now natural something. Not a teen way, if you say because now Africa, now they no more just the happen. It happen everywhere, now the world. Even in England, yeah, this so on Wednesday, what happened at Derbyshire? The dam where they don't make over 200 years. Now in just crack. And what they do now stand in the field there for let them try for block that water, the leather water, no come affect other people. But the problem now, Sierra Leone, that, you know, we need to take advice now, one, and then we where they are, where they before, we no strict, we no care, we no one know. We go see them there, we say, hello, left them, we no care, hello, left them. Where problem happen, now that 10 day, they want team up, they say then they sorry for people them. Okay, for example, today then they a meeting, una call emergency meeting. You know, we're not able to know exactly what in and talk upon the meeting. We're not able to get any sober talk. Not until where the mayor grab talk say, let them try to think about shelter, food for people. And even when the mayor measure than they still not consider. When problem like this happen in a country, the first thing they consider first, una try for let una go get them people at emergency, put them people there some side, where they una go able to sustain them their life. People it's painful. Me, I'm not able to be a cry today. Water run me I for see the way our water flood na people their houses. Are we blaming the people or the government? We they blame both of them. But me, I they blame the government big time because the government now your responsibility for let you make sure say anybody, anything where you don't put, where you say this thing, una not for do am. When una do am, una go against that with the deal with una go stand by am. But because waiting in the give them for solve people and problem na salon, then take and put on them pocket, now make them not able to solve the problem. Now, current government don't come up this problem. This problem don't begin happen from the past 20 years. Oh, don't get democrats in that country. It happen. You understand? So the people of their areas they are then get their own problem, but the government they blame more. Because if the government didn't have power, I know they say this government too, but the previous government, because this government just meet up this problem. But even at that, the director of ONS, he say, call that community. They don't they facing them problem, yeah? Every year they facing. Okay, as a director, you say them, we don't they facing them problem there. Why make, una no, we don't make measures then? For this reason, I say, okay, let us pass announcement, say, just like waiting Tennessee primary, they talked the last time, say, ONS, they say anything, the way to problem happen, and that's when they begin, they call team them. Why we don't advise people, then? Say, let them people there come on at them place there. Una no do am, not until we problem don't happen now. Everybody they bang it, they say, and the people them for blame, and the government for blame, and they blame the people, but the government gets a proper blame for this whole thing. People, let ask you one question. Why make them go decide for go make another road na Mount Orel? You understand? They say they want to make extension of road for traffic congestion. Why would I not use the money they have ready? Let una go meet all them people within a Kroo, Magazine Wharf, Mabela, Agent Wharf, call all the Wharf them. Why would I not register them people there? And una tell them, say, okay, you know what? We they give una place, them place all una wale una left day. Then una go now, una begin take from up gone turntable, all the corner roads them, una begin to make them proper one, mutka them go the pass, the traffic go still flow. But because they want to take the money, put on them pockets, they say they go make another extension road up now Mount Orel. The road is not done. And then people are still facing disaster in the country. People, this is too sad, man. Me, to be honest, I just continue for say Sierra Leone, we the Sierra Leonean, we need for stand firm. And one caller, they will be make this comment, he said, I first the way he called. I need to incite anybody, but as a Sierra Leonean, what do we need for do? We need for stand firm. Let we tell the politicians and as Salon say, we need to take anything of such nature again when they continue for life away. If we need to get correct information from them, we need for do polite request to the police. Let we go and treat we do we rally or demonstration. Not a political rally. Them man not don't lost election. He say they go put in frustration for that rally day. If the people are not begin come on at it for make we ask them with government officials there, questions them. Proper question, what mean and we ask not to go destroy somebody's property, but for doing genuinely for the benefit of Sierra Leone. Trust me, people, them probably are them will continue every now and then, my brother. You know, if I can say anything, I think say other people and they will want for talk, might give them the platform. But if I say for all this topic for talk, I will talk more than 1 hour. I not be able for done because it's boku for talk. So the government get the big blame for this issue than the people then because what to make me they blame the government because the government no stand firm for take actions against these people. If you would don't buy land for people that will go give them, when they go do them commodity, then come back to the place. Don't say that place will don't pull them. Why would don't see them don't build back when don't pull them back? And then they blame this current government too. Because then just kind of power. But the one the way don't do them like directors and other people there. Why they don't teach the government ministers then? And then again, what the last year I want to tell them that when emergency like this they happen, let them know they call media and other outsiders and for go make emergency meeting. When issues like this don't happen, as a government, a responsible government, una for sit down among una self, una get an emergency meeting like where England get a Cobra meeting. That emergency meeting, I don't know they discuss on a fair ways and means how they tackle the problem before you they hold a press conference for go explain to the press exactly what you don't plan for do for what don't happen. But now they go call meeting, so now the whole emergency meeting, then ONS chairman no they even talk, then we understand what they try for talk. Then they make one match and that they ask question, they make investigation that you know tell well man, they're not sorry for the people of Sierra Leone, you know. So if I can say anything, my brother, like as I say, if I talk it, I go talk more than 1 hour, man, because it's too much.
We'll keep some for tomorrow. Thank you very much, Alusai.
No problem. You're welcome. Yeah, bye.
Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who you call from?
Yeah, good evening. This is Abbas Kuruma. They call from Virginia, USA.
Yes, Abbas Kuruma. What's in your contribution?
My own contribution is government. They blame the government some kind of way, even though I know they blame the 100%. Because for now, if you don't people in the under government needs for help them. Either because they talk about they not get bathroom there who enough for the population, and they not they get they call bucketing them. So government, if the government feel say that people are dead and for the health, because if you watch the picture there, you know go on none of people see me in that area there. So if the government say that people are outside and they, it's not good. They need for help them, for me and get them bathroom, then toilet, or admit them, facilitate them. But if the government seems say that not to see what they able to do, therefore reinforce on the law. If they say many people move, then get for move. You get for try can make them move. Some of them problem that government get for try back, made them they pay attention to reinforce the law about who side for put trash, who somebody don't get in dirty, who side for put them. Because if we do not reinforce them law and they now they all they cause the other problem them who water the flood. So if I think about that side, because if the government's not help them, force them, because sometimes government get for force people them for their health. Get for sit down no more. You say, well, now then Tuesday they no one come out. You get for force some people for their health. Because just start like you born you picking, the you picking wait you want to do no more because you like I just tell and say, well, may carry on. The ending of the day, it end up for spoil. Then they blame back for saying no men are fine. So now the same thing with the government. Because the problem there, they're not going to get better. As long as them people in there they stay under, in order for change, they only become more worse. So the best thing either you find the place there for them, where they able to get back to other facilities in them, or you move them out. But you can't just leave them there. But you take and say therefore adjust on their own. Or else the same time now you don't get for blame. Why not help them? My own contribution.
Thank you very much, Abbas Kuruma. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, people. This is not DJ Omar from Sweden.
Yes, DJ Omar, you get the platform. What's in your contribution?
I want to tell you thank you again for this other edition. In the addition with waiting everybody they talk about in the drama today we'll see over social media. I can agree with everybody because when the blame they go to the government. Yes. The blame therefore go to the government. Anyhow, when they feel like everybody they blame them because then we put them in an office to protect and defend that country. So if they let sit down and watch, this is not the first time this flooding don't take place. Not the second time either. And not even the last time. Because about what today now what they discussed, after the discussion, they just get for die one way. But in the other hands, if we discuss, say, the government back, now we, and the government too, not get for exist without an institution. No government not for exist without an institution. And then secondly, I'm really confused to know, because sometimes, like the local man, like we were ready to call, say, government, will they go straight to Mother Bill or whosoever they up yonder. But I mean, we get councils, we get institutions, the way they can really watch over lands and mines, even city planning. Why they let see don't all this they happen? Just like I be listen to Dami other brother, the way they say, I mean, we don't go just watch them, we say they don't bill, let they just did it. If we know say it's dangerous to the people, It's dangerous to their lives. Why the government for allow them? So the blame all the way they go to the government. I'm not going anyhow we will turn this thing. We're not go just. It's difficult for them. He said no. The government not responsible for this. Now in this particular time, now emergency time, the people they don't watch and see whether they don't suffer out of all this. Waiting will be the next action in line because all these things it costs today. By even now, for example, I go around beside the mudslide, it take place, na Freetown. I go around the whole area there, I see a lot of people that they build in places where I know say this place not really necessary for people to put house there. They go to land mines, they ask for their places and then they buy them. Then they sell give them these places, But waiting at the precaution, actual safety measure, is this place here really comfortable for people to live? Before we reach to this point here today, so where everybody they blame the government, it really hard for I just say no. The government is hand not into all this. But only me on small side number one, I want to beg the government, please. Right now, the people then when they don't they suffer out of this flooding, they need emergency help. They really need to turn to their aid and then get a meeting with all these people there, so where they don't build in that area there, try to make them, let them understand, say it's risky for them to live there. Now the reason that they make when they evacuate them and put them somewhere else. And they have to make sure, say, not to just take the people there, they get place for put them. And make sure, say, they enforce the law. Because the government themselves, as we talk, I make all the blame, they go to the law day. But it ain't no more like for today where the flooding don't happen. After the flooding, nobody know they enforce. Would I get for watch and make sure say people they know they go back to these places? Would I get for watch and make sure say waters they don't lay, where drainage they where this water they are able for pass? Would I get for observe all that and monitor say things then at the right place? Now we problem this, So it's hard for say we're not going to explain everything, man, but it's difficult. So but I tell you thank you, for coming up with the program.
All right, thank you very much, DJ Omar. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Sam. I call from US AAA.
Yes, Sam, you get the platform. What's your contribution?
I'm actually going to talk about this particular topic. Actually, sometimes very interesting. I mean, to actually discuss about, the only thing that actually I just come back now. I was actually also. I've been busy a little bit, but I just want to hit a certain point, concerned about this flooding. The problem is, I think some people they give comments say they don't blame government, but I'm sure she actually will blame government because, and like Ministry of Lands, this is not any responsibility when for carry on with, because if anything happen like that, then people then put in and get flood, because now then they send land and then they issue the land them to the people then. But the way how they construct the country actually is very, very bad, because if we get any disaster take place, the water they flow everywhere, the gutters them they flow everywhere, and then that's when they drop the dirty and then that place there, that magazine call or whatever, So that actually a problem. That's so we're not gonna blame the people because if the Minister of Land say okay now then they sell the land them to the people then if they say okay no bill now they're not gonna bill it. Now then get the problem now then get us other problem there. So I think the Minister of Land's responsible for that. But my question is right now, what you could do, this question they go directly to you AAA, what you could do actually for depress this challenge?
Well, I think that question they will send them back to the big one them. But I make we just bring kind of discussion, make we see how we go able for help government for make them get idea how this thing go able for curtail, because it go come back next year. We don't want to see them again, but something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. People are not go lekam, people are not go glady, but if you save the person in life now, you don't understand. I think say down the road, it go still tell Tinky.
Okay, correct. That's good. I don't want to talk to them because right now, I feel very tired, man. So I just come back home and so I just come here from class. So I get so many stuff. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a good night, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too. Thank you. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Triple A, this is Mamodu they call from Australia.
Yes, Mamodu, you get the platform.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say sorry to the people that will see our fight. The reason I make them say two wrongs not to make one right. The people that will live in the environment, they're wrong for live there. When the government says wrong not to take action, we will save the lives of the people of Sierra Leone. If we will go in a song for a long time ago, we will say that's all water, then get a breathing space. Only waterways they will see that Africa from Wellington, PNB, and that say come Akram. They come this Wharf and all those places. Now breathing space for the Solwasa. When the sea breeze blows towards the city, and unfortunately a little sea rain comes, now the result that we don't get so. And this will be the last. That is the reality, whether we like it or not, that is not going to be the last. So what we could do now as a nation for let this happen again. First of all, we know that most of the people only live in their communities. They're not just ordinary people there. Most of them are people that they work in a government department in that country. Some of them are police officers, some of them are military personnel, some of them are nurses, some of them are teachers, some of them are people that they work now, even at the ministries there. And we get the Department for Country Planning and Land, then they get the blueprint of Sierra Leone. It's there in the archives. They know what it stands for. But deliberately, they turn blind eyes, hoping that miracle will happen. But if we continue at this trend, now one day we will wake up, we will see freedom. I really wish that will happen. But the reality is, waiting response to the environment, the hills that we didn't get forest, where they cover the land, they don't cut all, they don't build all. Even to the now Minister for Land, we have been the then Director of Land, Naguma Valley under, now he will cut the tree then, he build us. The people of high authorities in that country, they violate the law. And the people that they not get nothing, they say they violate the law. So if we live in a nation of lawlessness, this will always be the result. It will always be the result. So we need to appeal to the current administration because successive government don't come, they don't fail this thing. And they appeal to them. Let them create a new community. Let them create a new community with all the amenities we they need, like schools, hospitals, markets, water and light. Now that's how we make people able to live in a community where they relocate them. But we go put somebody in a community where people are supposed to go to school not day, hospital not day, market not day for sale. How do people go live there? So they never provide these amenities. Because we don't know that for belief. They see that they don't give a place, they don't sell and then come back. Nobody knows the place. They don't see a read, they say. So we need to appeal to the government. Let them do something and let them provide shelter for them right now. The people who are affected, emergency shelter, let them provide them for them. And get football park there, they can use them. Like that Sugar Stadium day, they can go put people in there. Like a civil stadium day, and go put people in there. All those football park around. Let them use them as tent. Eastern Lion Stadium, football park. Let them care the people and let them look after them and provide for the shelter, immediate shelter. While we hope say the rain will see.
All right.
Yeah, we tell God thank you. We don't make it happen something, not to net. Because it will be net, it will be non bad of passing. People will die past how it happens. Yeah, we tell God thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
This is Bami Roberts from Washington, D.C.
Yes, Bami, what's in your own contribution?
Well, I don't know where also for begin safe anyway, but I just want to say a few things, right? Because this flooding thing don't go on for the past 20 years, okay? Nothing will change. It is going to continue because the people don't block the flow of the water, cut all the trees then, and the government will sell land to people to a place where it's supposed to build. And all the hosts that are not being outside the water supposed for the past, this is the problem. Me come on Mount Ekot, specifically Odokoko, you know it's how they talk I kept up because we don't go back way back in the days. Mount Ekot area red pump.
Exactly.
Okay. I go to them place then they are not believe what me they see. Okay, so this is not a magic. I they see people that they say God go this, God who's God we go can't help we need the help us. I don't get that. Solomon will most talk about this God when we destroy we say. You understand? I don't understand. If you don't block water, what you expect? If you don't go cut all them trees, then what you expect? Now magic. They don't pull these people then don't hear that. They still go there back. Then they blame the government now. Yes, I'll blame the government. Even the present government, they blame them because when it come, if I pull them all, they are not clear if they vote for them or not. Because these are the people that safety. Pull them all day, no matter what happen, pull all day, find place for them, and then put them there. And then what we go back, they for arrest them. This is simple. What will be the group? Now, I know not to this. I need to try for being racism, but now don't be the buy how you call it then firewood.
Wood, wood, fence stick, and all those things.
You know, exactly. Now I'm not getting my go down under first. You understand? We keep on blaming government. Well, people need to help themselves, man. I'm so sick and tired because the same thing they happen over and over every year. Look now I see the streets the way no one day me not see that they happen. Well, maybe in the grow up 20, 30 years ago in a salon. The streets all flood. Because what's not there for me the water pass. The people that stubborn, man. I'm so tired with these people. What he gain the government for? The government is try. This lady, you know, the mayor, it don't do so much, man. Who give this lady credit now? But also the people that one time I be they watch AYV way, they go pull some people there and there. You can't see where they talk. Oh, SLPP, oh this party, oh this party. They're not do it again because you know what? Now so they go put her. So politics. See where they benefit their life on a politics. Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm so pissed because this will never change until a government take a drastic step, go there, remove them. No matter which thing, remove them. Just like the Makitum and them back. Remove them. I don't care. Period. All right, that's all I have to say, man.
Okay, thank you very much, Bami. Thank you. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Yes. I named Sarah Walia. They call from Maryland.
Yes, Sarah Walia, you get the platform. What's your contribution?
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much for returning my call. Yeah, anyway, yeah, a fine topic, especially, you know, for this thing today where still they go on because I don't know, I think somebody they tell me say the rain still they come. I don't know. They say rain don't begin for come, you know. But you see one thing what to me how me they see all this thing where I mean some people are crying. The people out and they down a bed and they cry them down. Me get a different perception about this. You see, one thing to me they talk about this, I go always the center me argument or me condemnation on the part of the government. Previous governments then up to this present government. Me and you know AAA, the most common thing with me and you know say they cause flooding, not on nothing else, not deforestation, not in the cause flooding. When you cut the trees them, na the mountain tops, it make the soil they become exposed. So anytime where you get rainfall, the rain they fall directly on the soil, and when it fall on them, it make the soil the creep, it left in grip, it come down, And when it come down, it really defend place, usai it go able for settle, and it really feel say yes, now they go able for day. Now in the situation of this one we happen so today, now similar something like that. The soil come down, say up to the drainages then. And me and you know how the drainage system there in a salon. Yes, then they try, especially the mayor now. Who all mean to follow up, all the team in the do, get all the people them concerned, ONS, the military, and all the rest. But the problem with drainages, we know, AAA, the drainages then they're so small. So when you imagine all that soil the way they come up na the islands, up na the hills and there, yes, it come down, it can block the gutters, the drainages. When they block them, the water now they get no side for flow. It make the water now, it begin for spill over the gutter, it begin spread. It begin spread the common na the streets, na people their houses. I mean, in the cousin, not on nothing else, na deforestation. One thing we government really need for step up. All these things where they happen, I think say me the flooding and now we made on the monitor another country day. Now the third thing this I go say either the third thing or the fourth thing. This all the things so na signs or make us say na warning signs. Now warning signs. This go really hit Salone one day, especially Freetown, the western area, where the one whole country go become shock. If we not be careful, if we not control deforestation of that country, the one whole Freetown, either maybe one day we will there Obanaya, so we go just here, you know, must say the one whole western area, a particular side, if not towards the eastern or the western, we here say all don't creep, they don't slip, go down to the sea. Because the same way happen like Donna Wataki, we all follow up this one where happen Donna Wataki. I mean, the water all move from all the way to Mount Oriel. I mean, so now Usai expect for go exit. Now down side towards the Wataki side. Now the same thing the way happen na Bay. So me the only thing what me they talk the government it really need for try. Yes. I mean, it don't really try, especially on the side of the mayor. I will say that again, I will commend them. It really don't do well. But the thing is this deforestation, then get for controller, then get for plant trees. And the other thing again, where at the field say the cause them, it's see one of the things where God makes some of we come na the side so na the west na so we can't see AAA. Even you say go be me on that. One thing about Salone, where people in the build their houses. As long as that person able for afford them, if he gets a land where even big like national stadium, with Shakasivi Stadium na Salone, where it don't build in house middle or maybe in one corner of Shakasivi Stadium, the whole of that stadium they now pave in the paver with concrete. And when they pave them with concrete, it don't cover the topsoil. It make now anything where we get a downpour of rain. When the water fall on that concrete, now ride the go down. And they ride the go down the fen way usa able for move go down also a gutter. Look at them countries and Yasu. Man, I'm telling you, it's not easy for them you see one all how many acres say completely paved. Now lie, now grass. I mean the people that know exactly why they left the grass, say for make a day. So then I just small footpath then the left. Outside people let the walk the worker. All the other side are grass. When rain come, that water the for them na the grass, the sink go down at the ground. It not the runoff. I mean these are simple things. You know, we get Baku PhD people there in that country day. The presidents they can do well, they appoint people there for them at their ministries there. But as if like saying knocking the segments in the Yaso into what's in. You know, AAA, you know, I mean, it's a fine program. Make give people a chance first, let them call, then maybe I will call back.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
I mean, Jallo,
Hey, Jallo, you come back. Well, make them quick now. We got all lucky the month. Make them quick.
Okay. You see Tripoli, you see that sign of Wellington, you see that Maxwell, that Phillip Street, that Donda Swamp side, you understand? When I go to 2015, or the 10 will be get placed Donda side, the swamp area be so beautiful, you understand? You see green, you see people in the plants. But when I go to 2015, I see people who don't build. And the past government tell them, say, made them stop for build in that area. They also say for build. You understand? But the government, they put power. Even the council talk who go 2018, he talk, he say, made them stop for build. If you go there right now, they don't develop the one area on top swamp. You understand? So government need to go put power upon people. They pull them there by force. Who cook for take them out? Not to say you are vote for me or not vote for me. Pull and they swipe and pull and they. And you see this big off area. I mean area and where man play ball, man grow up. Now small land that take develop so they now don't turn America. You understand? The people that come up where they can sell, where they can goods them, we not can get sell, and then can engam. They used to people in the area they start for bank, get a dot, can't to and bank, get a people and can't to and build pambody. You see the places they smell, then picking a day they eat, you understand? Then the government be don't telling us that area they made a commodity because me the tell be small, why be go buy wood for me, mama? As I can't on the steps so at the massive salt water. Sunday they afraid because I not be sabi swim. As I can't on the steps for go buy wood at the massive salt water. But now we gonna be Wharf. It don't big, magazine don't big. All the Wharf all on big, take don't be. Government need to put power upon people, and I may hear them all, but we need to put power upon them for pulling them because you know what's name called. And number two, the way they make that street here, triple A. You see like Europe here, they pave the dirty, then put fresh sand on top, then put the slab there on top. But Salon where I go to 2015, I mean they make now watch under, they use cement, they concrete the thing, then slab they put on top. I tell the people, I say, "Pa, this is not correct." They tell me, they say, "Me shut up, me na false type, me the pan." I say because when they in the camp, the water no they go down, the water they settle, they make poto or if any way for pass. People and the engineer they will use that country, they may not understand them all, brah. Bola lefanso.
All right, thank you very much.
Take the right engineer there. You're welcome, pa.
All right. Now just short on me one thing. This one, it's like say, now 2 trouble, 1 salon. 2 trouble in a way of, 1, now the deforestation, as how plenty people don't say. 2, now the one the way they block the waterways, outside the water for pass. The one the way they block them. So these 2 trouble here, now it make one big disaster. The disaster ain't not even happen. This is not just warning. Now warm up, it warm up. If we still make like say we know the yeri, then the one we get for camp na go pass mark. Wait till make us say so. Remember, just like how Jalo say, but myself say the same thing because most of we na this central parts na they will come out. We grow up there, Mountain Court, Red Pump, Odokoko, even the Big Wharf for go by wood and all those things. Okay, if you go up. Red Pump, you not go even sabi am again because waiting do na community now. Before not to be community, you never go book for go swim. Now na community. If you go down Odokoko, it not even exist again because even outside the water be the party and they don't build on top all the. How it be happen na Big Wharf? Big Wharf, long years where you go buy wood. If you go save early morning, you go meet some of the people they not kind it. Because waiting do, not to they save them be they sleep. Not to them be they sleep. So now they then begin make like buffer shelter for cover the head them. Now so it begins small shelter for cover the head. You get fence stick, you get wood. You get fence stick, you get wood. Then the boats away can count them makitum and then can cancel up. Then maybe the market's not done and we'll go for go down, or maybe then stay in at the stores them way up Egan Street and Guard Street. Now so Big Wharf begin. Before you know it, himself don't turn community. You hear that lady part the video it say we now we then a last bank. You know it's in a last bank? Last bank means say after them na the water. Na then na last bank. After them, na the water. Just as I be explained just now, how did the bank na doti on top doti. Have some pictures. I get some picture them because we go do a documentary where I be did this year 2019. Trust me, if you just think about what you see down there, you not go even want for it. But now they people and they sit down, now they live comfortable one back. Comfortable one on top the doti. Right on top the doti. So, now so then begin small. Now make a be talk just say I say na the neglect where the government neglect, because if they intend they don't put a stop, then enough for they say, oh, government. But now the repercussion are waiting government get for pay for waiting they not be put stop to that end. And not tell me say, oh, now not to be this government. Because when you buy property, you buy am with everything. You buy with the profits, you buy with the losses. So this government bear the blame. So you know, just buy property, you say, no, me, I buy property, now the profit some of me consider about. But anything they bring kind the losses, I not consider about them. No. So this particular government, they need for sit down back and get right strategy. Those people, they get for commodity. Hey, we talk till go, if they no commot day, the same thing will happen next year. The same thing will happen. So it's either their life, the votes, or we make out a program about flooding. That's it. There was one reason where we go, Mabela, I asked them specifically, I said, let them ask the people how long they don't live there. You know why? Because most of these people, not today them born, no. Even though some man they claim say na they born. Not today them born. Na can them come. Na can them can. Na some side them come out. Now when they not go agree because we need for turn the mic. No begin ask people inside Freetown. Who stay you can Freetown? We understand. Now me could they talk again about decentralization. Up the provinces, you get beautiful weather, you get beautiful landscape, you left and they can't live in a slum. And no one you hear that word they say go back. He say what they go back to. Even the Freetown we do, they sell through the mint. One does the man grow. You say profits no day, better sell no day. What do you expect? What do you expect? But we need government for act. I know say this may yourself they try, they say, oh, flood mitigation, this and that, and all the big English, Mama Mayor. Those people need to get out of that place. If not, when the water ready, well, 9 that. 7 days, 9 the rain be done the camo. So this rain be done the boil up 7 days. If you ask the one that would free on the rain be done the can 7 days, it rest for 2 days. 2 days. Then the one grain they no more way can't today. Look how I end up. So they need for pull and day. All the like I tell you, Culvert community will be good there. We ask them before the flooding. Now they don't get flooding. We they go there back. Let's go ask them now. Before go compiling 2 video then they before and after. Lo you waiting and go say. Lo you waiting and go say. But we need for learn lesson. If not, not for vote. Amos, na de Amos safe. Na de Amos. Where they take vote for threatening with their life? So, whatever they get for come up with, for make, because we sabi how them places then they be there. We sabi who say the one that we can build. We sabi. Most of the places them. Most of we grew up. We know. But look at it on the like today. Now they only claim community. Now so the same thing will be happen na Bome. Bome self all get community now. Even Bome when I doti they go to video. Bome don't get community. Because waiting do. But the doti bako then they throw close to the water. They self don't go bank. They don't be loose then they don't tap it. You look on go cross bridge under there. They don't be loose then they don't tap it. All who sign be swamp. They don't be loose then they don't tap it. But those are the time where the government will be act say before people and begin billows, then they shine their eye like mountain for truth. Then get people in all the areas them. Get whistleblowers all around. Say if you see person can be lay under. But again with corruption, look and see don't come under. Because the person where you think say you go put say for the eye, nine then go can give small thing and then he left them made and do it in the one do. But Papa government, Mama Mayo, you guys need to step up the game. Because the people them, imagine, where the water go down, then they go back, then go clean the water come on, then go inside back, like nothing happened yesterday. So now I make the one that we responsible back, and I didn't no more for 1 week or 2 weeks. Like nothing happened yesterday. Everybody go about in business back. You either in a losses. But the need for tie the heart and save the people. And save the people. If not, this is not going to end up fine. All this now warning. As I say, now two trouble ones alone. Deforestation mixed with the one the way build na the waterways them. With the water for candle. Then that one way, we get this color way just tell we about the pavement and people, you know, all my one pave. Nobody no want to say water, dirty water for the grass. No, nobody no want grass. Everybody want pave. I remember somebody be they go through something. Now I tell and say, you know, say for cut off that water the way they come. I say you just need for plant flowers yonder. And indeed, we plant the flowers, and not get the water there, no more again. Because when the water be the calm, it just the calm, it bang, it affect her. But we plant the flower, it gets the soil, with the water come, the soil is so calm. So there are some small things that the way we need for do. Small things that people know and plant tigi again. But we don't cut the tigi safe. You know, I think so now we go lock today on program. We just hope say the mayor and everybody we concerned. Therefore wake up. George Kamal says so we just focus on flooding and we they ignore air pollution. He said and they back now other one way they cause this. Definitely so. Hey, then they own where we come to the air pollution. Also, we go on a road safety authority because of motoka the way they na road. I've done interviews with them, and when I be explain, the person tell me say it look like say I really do me studies before I can ask some question because we even get videos. Where you dey wonder how them motocar they still in a line. Now only Salona and then they tell you say diesel motocar forget black smoke. As motocar pull black smoke, na diesel lande. Na diesel lande no more. Where diesel pull black smoke so they tell say engine good. Hey Salon, I love you. So, let me left on today. We will continue the conversation tomorrow. And don't forget on Saturdays what we can do. We can left them open where we just together all waiting up on during the week. We can lay on a table and we talk over them. We discuss, have the conversation, have the dialogue. Yeah? So I just want to remind you, quick one, say, not forget, say, the GoFundMe still there, the donation they go on, and one for tell thank you. We get a couple of people them way they donate, and we get a couple of people and we don't come back, we don't donate before we still can do additional donation. One for tell and thank you. And you know, saying every Saturdays we can announce name them. So tomorrow we go call the names them. Till we meet again tomorrow, and I saw people go say tata.